Yes, I'm Distinguished Toastmaster Elysia Teh from District 51, and my club is One Word Toastmasters Club. Today, we are going to learn effective evaluation. Evaluation, first, is the heart of Toastmaster. You know how important the heart is? Without the heart, you cannot survive, right? And evaluation and feedback is a breakfast for champion. What that means is all the champions, they learn through feedback. And with all this feedback, make them the champion. Imagine that. If you want to be the champion, you need to pay attention on today's session. As an evaluator, we need to carry certain quality in us. The first quality we need to carry is be honest. Speak from your heart. Don't be just diplomatic, sugarcoating, whitewash. Oh, very good. Your speech is fantastic. I love it. And that is not speaking from the heart. We need to be honest about how we feel and what we think about the speaker. This is the best way to help them. Be positive and constructive, especially for the beginner. Of course, we all started from the same point. We will make a lot of mistakes before we become good. And in Toastmaster, this platform is a safe platform for every one of us to learn. And when you are not doing well, we want to encourage you by seeing the good thing in you. At least you try. At least you have the courage. At least you improve a little bit compared to the last speech. I saw the effort you put, and you tried very hard to put in the effort. We saw that. You want to be constructive. You want to uplift them. Keep them going. This is the purpose. This is the platform of Toastmasters. You are not a judge. You are an evaluator. An evaluator is to provide feedback. And this feedback is subjective. You are not there to tell them right or wrong. You are not there to tell them good or bad. You are there to provide them a better way for them to consider, another option for them to consider. It's not necessary that they have to take your suggestion. You can say whatever you want at the end. It's up to the speaker what they want to take from you. That is why when you are not positive, you are not uplifting, the speaker feels negative. They don't want to learn from you. They reject you. That's okay. That's not right or wrong. Okay, so we are not a judge. And don't change. You're not there to change the behavior. Don't tell them you don't smile enough. Please smile more. You don't tell them you talk too fast. Please talk slower. And I think because you talk too fast, you looks like you are an impatient person. Please be more patient. Don't change the character. Okay, they will freak out. They will not want to come back anymore. Okay. How to evaluate effectively? Right, we go right there. We have very limited time. We need to be effective. Evaluation is not just right there and then. It starts all the way from before the speech begins. You, as an evaluator, not only you need to read the piece of evaluation form, you need to read the entire manual, the speech manual, especially when you are not familiar. You need to read the objective correctly. And you need to read the guideline, what you need to point out. This is the best way, responsible way to help the speaker. You need to talk to the speaker, ask them what is their concern. They might be concerned about the vulgar variety. You say, oh, I talk very soft. I'm trying to work on that. Mm, okay, good. I will help you. I'll focus on that. Communicate with them. What is their concern? And they say, I might talk too fast. Remind me. Sure, we will help there. And you say, and then you look at me. I give you this kind of gesture. Then you slow down. Okay? You work with the speaker to do something. Show that you are interested. How do you show that you are interested? You need to talk from your heart. You can feel people who talk from the heart or talk from their mind or just trying to be diplomatic. You know that, right? And when people who care, have the interest, they will ask you more questions. They want to know how you feel, what you think, what is all the, a lot of questions. They will be curious about you. That is how you show interest. Am I right? Personalize your language. That's what I say. Evaluation feedback is your subjective. It's what you think, how you feel. Try to stay away the words you didn't, you should have, you failed to. All these are negative words. If the speaker heard this word and react negatively, they don't want to learn from you despite how good you are. Am I right? Put yourself in their shoe. Then you can feel how do you want to receive feedback. That is the way you give feedback. Okay? Stimulate improvement using words, I believe. You want to show empathetic. You want to show that I saw that you were kind of struggling a little bit. I believe maybe last night you didn't sleep well. If so, maybe you want to be more prepared. It's okay. We have all those nights that we don't sleep well and we suddenly didn't perform. We are not who we are. Try to tell them, feel for them. And you say, well, when you say so, I have a negative reaction. My reaction was, dun, dun, dun. And then you want to tell the speaker how you feel as an audience so that the speaker know, oh, when I say so, the audience will react so. And when you want to suggest something, you want to help them, you want to get them think of another way. You want to say, I suggest that. Because your suggestion is an option. And it is what it is. Our suggestion is an option. And by saying all these words, you make them feel good. Am I right? You say, someone said it. So they get stimulated. They have the desire to move on. They'll be encouraged. They'll be inspired to move on, to improve. Yes, when you evaluate, put these 3 questions in your mind. You want to tell the speaker what you saw. Because people cannot argue with you with what you saw. Right? I saw that you will keep looking to the right. I wonder why. Can you tell me? Something like that. You want to tell them what you have heard. So I heard the way you speak too fast for me. It might be okay for others, but it is too fast for me. Then you make the speaker realize that, oh, I need to take care of every audience. There are many different types of audience. One of the audience, they cannot catch up too quickly. I need to slow down a little bit and take care of this audience. Do you get? And they cannot argue with you because this is what you heard. You want to tell them how you feel. Wow, when you say so, I feel touched. Oh, the audience, the speaker realized, oh, he or she spoke the right thing. She remembered. Next time, she want to say it this way. Or you want to tell them, when you said that, I felt a little negative. I felt a little discouraged. I'm not sure why. Maybe the word you use, or maybe the tone is too high. You try to figure out and talk to the speaker, help the speaker to figure out why. Then the speaker will think at the same time with you. As you said, is it because maybe your tone is a little too high? Then the speaker, oh, okay, I'll control my tone. Or maybe this particular word you use, that trigger me, make me feel uncomfortable. Oh, the speaker, next time he or she doesn't want to use this word. Okay? So always bear in mind carry this mantra in your mind. Tell the speaker what you saw, what you heard, and how you felt. Okay? Okay, evaluation is about the speech, not about the person. Always keep in mind that you want to support the speaker, you want to help them, you want to encourage them. Okay? For example, when you see the speaker holding their hand so tightly in front, okay, and you want to tell the speaker what the speaker did, not who the speaker was. You don't want to tell them, you hold this hand in front, you must be very nervous. That's not right. You want to tell the speaker, I saw that you hold your hand in front of you. I'm not sure if that is a habit. You tell the speaker what you saw. I'm not sure if that is a habit. If that is a habit, I suggest that you let it go. Because when you hold it like that, this gives people the impression that you are nervous. See? If you said it in a different way, they receive it differently, right? Pay attention to what the speaker's goal and every speaker, they have a different goal when they deliver a speech. That's why I say, before the speech started, you want to talk to the speaker, understand what he or she try to improve in that speech. You want to work with the speaker. Watch out for symptoms of fear or insecurity and evaluate as well that, okay, just that I already give you a good example. Let's move on. Promote self-esteem, right? Encourage everything you say. Be encouraging. Be inspiring. You want to put yourself in the speaker's shoe. That's why before you become an evaluator, it will be almost necessary that you became a speaker first. You get the experience to speak first. Then you can relate that with the evaluator. You want to praise them, but with sincerity, honesty. You want to say, oh, I really think that you did a good job today. Then you want to tell them why. You just say, oh, today you do so well, very good, perfect. And then you move on. So that is so fake, right? You want to tell them you did so well compared to last speech, because I saw that this improvement. You want to explain. Even you explain, you tell them that you really mean what you say. It is real. Positive reinforcement when improvement occurs. Yes, you want to reinforce what you have seen positively. For example, I saw that you really stick to the camera this time. In the past few times, I've been reminding you that because you were looking left or you were looking right. This time I saw that at least 60 to 70% of the time you look at the pinhole of the camera. Kudos to you. Stick to that. You reinforce. Next time, he will stick to the camera 80%, and then 90%, and then 100%. That's how we improve. Help the direction when necessary. Yeah, you want to know. That is a communication you need to have before the speech starts. That help them to stick to the direction they want to have. Always end evaluation positive. Yeah, always end evaluation positively. I always end my evaluation by saying, I really look forward to your next speech. Well, most of the time, people say this one diplomatically, they don't really mean it. But when I say it, I really mean it, because when I say so, I look at them. I really look forward to your next speech next time. I'm so proud of you that you have improved so much. I want to see more improvement in you. That's how different you say things with the heart. You look at people, look at them, look at the pinhole. You know, now the audience, they're all in the pinhole. It's very funny. Now, come to delivery. You want to be generally objective, uplifting, positive. You want to be supportive. When you say any point, you want to explain why. You want to suggest any area for improvement. You want to be specific. You want to be specific, and you want to even demonstrate, articulate the points. And you want to be encouraging. Right? So now, in conclusion, I have created this diagram as an accent, as a summary of my experience. This is my experience. First of all, before you start any evaluation, you want to build your expectation. Your expectation can build based on the objective. Understand the objective, then you know what you expect to see, to watch out for. You want to build your expectation based on the topic. When someone said, oh, my topic is who am I? Or immediately you want to build an expectation of what you want to expect to hear. If you don't hear that, maybe you want to suggest to the speaker. Another expectation you can build is on the logic. So when this speaker elaborate a point, does it make sense to you? Does it have a logic? So you want to have that kind of expectation, and then you want to tell the speaker. Overall, we want to evaluate. This is how we do evaluation. We have broadly 4 stages. Stage number 1, you want to evaluate the speech. You want to tell the speaker how you were touched by the speech. You want to tell the speaker how the structure is. Did he have the opening, body, and conclusion? Is the flow going right? Do they have some story to support them? What are the supporting points? And do they have a good message, a positive and uplifting message? In terms of their delivery, do they have a good eye contact? Do they have good vocal variety? Do they have good hand gesture, body gesture, movement? Do they have a position right in the center? Is the lighting bright enough? A lot of people have a very dark lighting that we cannot see the facial expression. That is very difficult. Then we want to give them area for improvement. The area for improvement for you to suggest, you want to be specific. You want to explain what is that. You want to give example. Even you want to demo. For example, if you say vocal variety, pick one sentence that that impress you. Then you show them how do you do the vocal variety. So you want to demonstrate it to them. You want to watch out your word, not to use any negative word. You want to be uplifting and positive. At the end, you want to do a summary. Number your summary. Okay, overall, in conclusion, I have given you point number 1, point number 2, point number 3, point number 4. Okay, always begin with your strength, and then area for improvement, and then with the positive wrap up. Okay, I think my time is just right, 19 minutes plus.